For the third straight year, the Northrop boys and girls track and field teams sweep the Summit Athletic Conference Championships this year at Northside High School. And we start you off with the 10-time state champion Lady Bruins, where the high jump winner from day one, senior Brianna Phillips, is competing in the 400-meter dash. Phillips has been nursing her hamstring since the indoor season and is now ready to peak. She wins with a time of 56.44 seconds. On to the 4x400 meter relay, where Phillips runs the first leg and has her team out in the lead early on. Next is sophomore Dylan Kirkwood, maintaining the lead with Wayne's Anise Phillips right behind. Junior Aaliyah Jones extends the lead for the Lady Bruins. The anchor leg is Jodeci Irby. She in Northrop takes it with a time of 4 minutes, 0.27 seconds. Junior Alicia Tiny Williams wins the discus for the Lady Bruins with a throw of 117 feet, 5 inches. Teammate Kiara Mohammed, who will run at Purdue next year, takes the SAC title in the long jump with a leap of 17 feet, 10.75 inches. Mohammed credits her competitive practices with Brianna Phillips to her success.
It's all about working together. We've done it before, and it feels like it's just us on the track, and so we compete to make both of us better.
Mohammed in the 300 hurdles gets out to a great start. But coming down the stretch, Concordia's Olivia Frederick has one last kick left in her as the senior comes from behind to win it by 17.1/100ths of a second, as Frederick clocks 45.81 seconds for the SAC championship. Another lady cadet, Abby Brennan, passes Bishop Dwanger's Katie Nix and Samantha Weldon on the backstretch. The junior, Brennan, wins the 800-meter run with a time of 2 minutes, 22.99 seconds. Wayne senior Anise Phillips has her eye on the meet record set by Concordia's Simone Black in 2013 here in the 100-meter hurdles. Phillips enters as the number 2 seed to Southside senior Kamaya Houston. And this is race number 1 to start off the meet, but the timer wasn't ready for the start in a race that was won by Phillips. So here in the second race, Phillips once again finishes first, taking home the blue ribbon with a time of 14.90 seconds.
It was kind of harder today because of the wind and because it's like not as warm out as it was. And this morning I had my SAT, so it was really, really hard. And they made us run it 2 times, but it's okay because I trained for this all the time, I guess. At first, I was just like, what? I can't do this right now. I'm too tired, literally both physically and emotionally. But the Northrop coach actually was talking to me. He was like, you're a winner when you're tired and you're a winner when you're not tired, so you're going to do this. I believe in you. And that really did put me back into where I should be.
Phillips, a junior and undecided on where she'll run next, teams up with Kristen Bieber as part of the 4x100 meter relay. Wayne is neck and neck with Northrop as Phillips prepares to hand the baton to Anya Chapman with the clean exchange. The Lady Bruins late on the exchange, and it's freshman Tanya Fitz cruising home for the Lady Generals with a time of 49.49 seconds. Speaking of freshmen, how about Snyder's Peyton Gorman? Gorman, the number 1 seed in the 100-meter dash, and this race showcases the youth as it's Tanya Fitz battling with Gorman. Gorman wins it by 18.1/100ths of a second with a time of 12.82. Gorman was also the number 1 seed in the 200-meter dash. She'll finish ahead of Jodeci Irby and Anya Chapman with a time of 25.94 seconds.
I think that my best event today, or at least for today, was probably the 100. But I think I'm really gonna have to work hard on the 400 because the Brianna girl from Northop, she's a really strong runner, and that's gonna be my biggest competition.
Taking second place in the meet was Bishop Dwenger, freshman Susie Bieber and freshman Erin Strzelecki. Bieber with the early lead, but Strzelecki would pass her in the final lap. Bieber makes one last push on the final turn, but Strzelecki is able to fend her off as they'll finish 1-2 in the 1600-meter run. Strzelecki wins with a time of 5 minutes, 19.6 seconds. Strzelecki also won the 3200-meter run. She finishes 35 seconds ahead of Bishop Lure's Emily McManus. Strzelecki finishes with a time of 11 minutes, 40.99 seconds. Northop wins its 12th straight SAC championship behind senior Brianna Phillips as the Lady Bruins score 170 points. On the boys' side, junior Shatan Vaughn along with classmate Jalen Royal paced Northop, taking home 4 events each. But we'll start you off with the 110 hurdles where Wayne Zach Daniels is the number 1 seed. And Daniels gets out to a great start. But Vaughn takes control and cruises in with the title, clocked at 14.35 seconds. In the 300-meter hurdles, it's once again Daniels and Vaughn. Vaughn ran the 100 and 200 last year and picked up the hurdles over the summer. He'll cruise in for the victory with a time of 38.20 seconds.
I'm happy with how I did today because I set PRs in all of my events, and it really was mainly due to trusting my coaches. It's an achievement to me because I've been stuck with the same personal record I had since my first meet, and finally beating it just means a lot.
Vaughn, who won the long jump on day 1, also competed in the 4x400 meter relay, taking the baton from junior Tyler Klybon. And Vaughn will get his squad out in front. Next up is Tristan Ayer, and the Bruins are in control. Finishing it off is junior Jalen Royal as Northop wins with a time of 3 minutes, 23.98 seconds. Jalen Royal was also spectacular for Northop, and combined with Vaughn, the duo provided 70 points for the Bruins. Royal is running hard for Northop in the event that some feel is the most taxing. Here in the 400-meter dash, neck and neck with 2 seniors in Northside's Caleb Baker and Snyder's Caleb Fields. Royal wins it with a time of 49.75 seconds. He wasn't finished there. The 800-meter run will also test your speed endurance, and this time Royal will have to come from behind as Bishop Dwenger senior Jacob Hirsch is in the lead. But Royal makes his pass before the final turn. After taking first on day 1 as part of the 4x800 meter relay, Royal runs away with his 4th plaque of the day with a time of 1 minute 57.18 seconds. Northrop's Dustin Starnes pulled away from the pack early on in the 3200 meter run. From there, he was able to keep pace for the win with a time of 9 minutes, 48.89 seconds. Snyder sophomore Jesse Hamlin took the 1,600-meter run with a time of 4 minutes 28.11 seconds. Also looking to take home 4 plaques was Wayne's 3-sport star athlete Craig Young. He entered the 100-meter dash as the number 2 seed behind Northside's Michael Clack. Young took second in the event as a freshman with a time of 11.18. He takes the title home with a time of 10.89. Young in the 200, once again the 2 seed, this time to Concordia sophomore Liam Fletcher. Young won this event last year, clocked at 22.47. Here's your back-to-back champ with a time of 22.06. Both times for Young are 0.3 of a second away from SAC records.
That 200, man, it felt real good to win, but as soon as I crossed the finish line, I feel like everything in my stomach was gone. And it really felt good because I actually caught the dude that was in front of me. So it felt really good just to cross the finish line, having 3 plats. First, be the fastest person in the city, it feels real good.
Young and the Generals in the 4x100-meter relay. Sophomore Eric Adams starts it off in the middle of your screen and hands the baton to Young, who takes off. Wayne has the inside track. Senior Patrick Cotton hands to Zach Daniels for the final leg. He'll bring home the win for Wayne with a time of 42.85 seconds. From one-hand grabs to tomahawk jams, Young makes it look easy in his sophomore year. And here in the high jump, he clears 6 feet along with Tucker Bennett of Concordia, Southside senior Dennis Johnson, and Northop freshman Adrian Scott. With the bar at 6 foot 2 inches, Young's first attempt gets scratched due to a violation. He would not clear 6 foot 2. Bennett, a junior for the cadets, wins clearing the 6 foot 2 mark for the high jump championship. Wayne senior Ahmad Hill wins the pole vault, clearing 12 feet. Wayne Jr. Dylan Hart took the shot put title with a throw of 47 feet, 10.75 inches. Northop wins its 3rd straight boys SAC championship, led by juniors Shaton Vaughn and Jalen Royal. The Bruins win it with a score of 140 points.